How's it going, everybody? And welcome to episode number 16 of the Master League featuring Ted Lasso. I'm finally back. I've finally finished my move from Kansas City to Houston. I'm finally all set up. I'm finally ready to play PES. Been looking forward to playing some PES. It's been almost 2 weeks since I played, so I've been itching to get back into it. I'm trying to remember where we left off. We've got a couple home matches here to wrap up the month of January. Then we'll get the transfer window wrapped up this episode as well. And we still got a lot to do here, a lot of decisions to be made. You see the man on the screen, Luongo. Could this be the final episode we see him? Because he does have an offer on the table for him that we really need the money for. Match day 27 sees Wolverhampton Wanderers travel to Loftus Road to take on our beloved QPR. Here's the lineup Ted Lasso has put out for him. Johan Miguel is back in a goalkeeper despite Smithy's having a good outing the last episode. Cochran and Nuhar back at center back, pairing up with Panillos and Perch. We've got Sandro and Luongo going to play DMF and CMF respectively. Chirvell's going to play the attacking midfield role. We are going to bump up a little bit different with a 4-3-3 formation with Idrissa Silva on the left wing, and Washington's actually going to play on the right wing / second striker alongside Poulter, who's going to be the man up top. And it's absolutely pouring down rain here in London. A bit of a shame, but the fans have still come out to see their beloved QPR here at Loftus. And what's in store for this team? That tough derby loss, or I would say draw, it's definitely points dropped there. But can Cocker, the man, our best player at the club, lead us to a good result here at home as January comes to a close? Now we're looking to break here. Oh, that's a hard foul. Chirvella holding his knee. That's not good. And that's going to be the first yellow card of the match there as Chirvella went down hard. Oh, not a good sign for the youngster as he was trying to create some space for himself. Number 20 there just came in there very late. Yeah, that was aggressive. Studs up. Luckily it wasn't a red card. Still not back from the danger. Oh no, here comes. Oh, the ball, the header, and it's in the back of the net. Oh my gosh, what were we doing on that play? Panillos didn't challenge for the ball, and Wallace was able to bury it home, and just like that, Wolverhampton Wanderers have taken the lead. Oh, it's just kind of a slow build there as we were getting suckered in, and it's led to another mistimed goal here for QPR. Nice play. I thought we had a well defended there. Referee played advantage, and it was just Calker, and Panillos wasn't even looking at the ball carrier there. He was kind of not marking him tight enough, and it was a nice ball in, a looping header just out of Miguel's reach. Longo on it. Header. Not out, and it's another goal. And just like that, it's 2-0. CB Jackson, I believe he's the left back, buries it on the corner. And this Loftus Road faithful are stunned right now. Luongo just missed the header there. Probably not the best guy to be going after that ball, but where was the marking on the fullback? And it just fell right to him, and he's able to dink it through the defense. And Ted's boys are reeling right now. Well, we've been doing a good job the first 10 minutes or so, trying to control this pace, but it's all gone for naught here, as we've just been unable to deal with the pressure. Is that here from... Oh, come on. You can't let him get a foot in like that. Good pressure there. And now Edwards out wide with it here. Oh, Edwards falls down with it. Close it down. There it is. Nicely done. Now we break. Counters on. So he's going to cut inside here. Going to make some space for himself here. Oh, he finds Poulter in a brilliant position. The keeper just dinks it away. And now, over the top, header! Oh, what a save for Miguel. Every time I think we're going to clear it, the ball just trickles right back to the Wolves player. And Dicko, I think, had a chance on the goal there. So we're struggling to contain him here. Calker had the ball won, but he lost it. And Dicko able to get the header to it, but Miguel actually makes a nice save. Get in there and pressure, boys. We're over pursuing at the moment. Deflected. Oh, it still found a way through. And Miguel was up for it. And giving up a little bit too many shots here for my liking. You see there, you can kind of see there the bar's in the way, but what a wicked shot. Miguel had to palm it away. Washington was lurking, but not a good spot here. Headed down, Calker there, Sandro out wide once again. Looking for that 1-2. Celia's going to have space open up. Poulter's there, and he can't keep it down. Nice bit of play there. Finally utilizing that wing play. Nice little 1-2 between him and Panilos. Hits it first time with the cross, but Poulter was well marked. Now it's Washington going to turn his man. He sees Poulter on the run. Poulter just doesn't have the wherewithal to turn that play around. Oh, there it is. That's a turnover. Going to get the shot away. It is. It's deflected, and it's going to go out for a corner. Good hustle there by Poulter. Just not enough to finish it. So played it back to the keeper. Keeper wasn't ready for it. Poulter just took a really heavy touch there and had to get it under control before the shot, but enough time for it. All right, corner time here. Chiravella now. What can he do with it? Whips a nice one in. Header. Oh, it's off the post. Oh. It was our favorite little play, the short corner to the near post to the far post, and it just didn't work this time. Hard tackle there by Perch. Had to challenge it. Might have been a bit aggressive. The referee's going to come over and give him a yellow card for the trouble. I don't know about that, referee. That was just kind of a innocent collision, maybe. It was a slide challenge. There was intent, but was it? I mean, he was just going for the ball. He got to the ball first. Chiravella whips this in. Header. It's one and over the bar, and it's going to be a goal kick. Luongo got the piece of it there. It's a good cross, but not in the vicinity of the right playmakers to make it anything out of it. Dicko now. Oh, space opened up for John. Big save by Miguel. Oof. Close chance there. Real just got beat to that ball. And then the pass just ends right to John. He gets a wicked shot away. Miguel able to get a hand to it. For Wolves here. Perch. Long ball. Headed away. Chiravella, the shot. Oh, big save. And it's cleared out of danger here. Washington will get the run at it here. And draws a foul. Oh, he's around. Oh, no, Boverson. And he makes it 3. Just a defensive breakdown there as he tore apart our center backs. And the substitute coming on for Ditko buries one, and that's it. Salt in the wounds for QPR fans. It's just been not a good day at the office for Ted Lasso. Too many injuries, what have you, just poor play. Just it's all build up here in this one. Just frustrating result here at home against Wolves. Just been able to just tear us apart. Yeah, just 2 really bad tackles there by the center backs. Who played well today, but that's the mistake. Plain and simple. Off the throw-in, too. It's never good. Just Newhob just not get rid of it quick enough, and Calker tried to come in there and foul, but just able to weave his way through into the back of the net. And it's a decisive win for Wolves. QPR just kind of going to have to go home, lick their wounds after this one. They just did not look up for it tonight. A tough day at the office if you're Ted Lasso. Not much went right for us in this one. I mean, stat-wise, it was a pretty competitive match, but it just really, we gave up those 2 goals early in the 10th and 11th minute, and it was all kind of downhill from there. We were chasing the game. We couldn't. They pretty much put up shop, and we just weren't able to get much going. I mean, we only had 1 shot on target the whole match, and really didn't look threatening at all in this one. I mean, with the injuries we have, we're very limited on options for attacking, so don't know where we go from here. Man of the match goes to Wallace, who got the opening goal, and him and Onigi were menaces up top. Not a good job from Ted Lasso. Well, when it rains, it pours. Another injury to add. Another midfielder has gone down. This time it's Chiravella, and I think that's going to force our hand, boys. We're looking to maybe push Chiravella out, but yeah, now we're going to have to sell Luongo, I feel, just to make the funds, because Chiravella's now out for 10 weeks with an injury. And you can just see this injury just piling up. We've got a lot of long-term injuries here, and our bench is getting very thin very fast. Okay. Here is our lineups for match day 28. Sheffield Wednesday now traveling to Loftus Road, and hopefully Ted's boys can rebound after that tough loss. A few changes made to the side. Miguel's going to keep his place in net despite giving up 3 in the last one. Conker keeps his place, but he's going to be alongside with Hall this time. Anuha's dropped in form a little bit. Panillo's perched, still holding the fullback spots. Borusuk and Sandro, we're going to have 2 DMS for this one to counteract their 2 strikers. And Luongo's going to play the attacking midfield role after the injury to Chiravella. And we're going to play with 3 strikers up top, with Shadipu and Washington being second strikers. To Poulter, who's going to be up top. Well, the sun is out here, and hopefully it will go a lot better than we did in the last match here as we play host to Sheffield Wednesday, another strong club here in the championship. Ted's boys just, I don't know, the injury bug's been hitting us hard with our 4th injury in, in a matter of a couple months. This team is getting their depth tested, and it's not looking promising here. Especially going forward, our attack has been nullified thanks to those injuries. Luongo. Jones steps away. Headed away. Hall clears it away. Nice. Oh, Wallace runs it out wide now. The shot! Miguel save, cleared away. And an early chance there. There it is, the 1-2. Washington's there. The shot, it's a goal! How did that go in? And QPR struck early here, and it's Washington from the unselfish play of Poulter, who could have probably taken the touch there. It looked like it might have been a heavy touch that led to the goal, but Washington was able to poach it into the back of the net. Let's take another look at it here. Just finally breaking our goal streak here. Luongo just holding on to it. Nicely done. Poulter just took a touch to it as he mishit it, but then Washington was there to clean up the mess and absolutely bury that chance home. Poulter just off the back of his heel there, as you can see, and Washington was able to beat the defenders to the ball. And QPR out of the gates early here. Now Panillos now. Gonna whip a nice ball in. Washington's there. Oh, he hit it first time with the volley. Thought he might go for the header, but he's looking dangerous. There is Shadipu released Panillos there. Panillos is actually starting to find his form with the side, and that was a beautiful ball in. Just the finish was just not there. Oh, Oh, the shot. Miguel gets it away, and I was hoping they would clear that ball, but it fell right to the Sheffield Wednesday player. Found a bit of space there. Nice chested, brilliant little play, but Miguel read it nicely. Wasn't letting Hooper beat him there. Here we go. Over the top, Washington's there. Washington frays it. Oh, the rebound goes in. Poulter. And what a goal from Poulter, getting the rebound off the wicked shot there. Let's see it again. Nice little play here. Shutterfield lays it up to Luongo. Luongo again, the playmaker, just making a great run. Great ball to Washington. Unfortunately for him, couldn't finish it, but Poulter was there to pick up the scraps. Great run from Washington. Hits it first time. Then Poulter dinks it near post. And just like that, we've got a commanding 2-0 lead here at home. Got it. Oh, deflected. Still out. Oh, no, that's going to be a penalty. Oh, Cocker just trying to clear it, and he got ran into the referees coming over to him and giving him an earful, but it's definitely a pen. Just trying to get the clearance out, but ran into the back of him. It was a weak foul, but it was enough. It's just another costly mistake as Bannon's going to step up here. He sends Miguel the wrong way. And Sheffield Wednesday starting to put the doubt into the fans. Unfortunate there for Cocker. Luckily he didn't get booked for it, but it was a well-taken pen. Just nicely hit low to the opposite side of the keeper and could do nothing about it. Borsuk now, Puyol. Oh, Hooper's in space. Oh my gosh, what a goal. Hooper was wide open, and that is a late equalizer here in the first half, folks. Cocker's pleading to his defense. What's going on out there? And I'm not sure, but Hooper definitely got free in that box. He should have been marked tightly and had a man on him, but I think Borsuk got caught out here in position, had to play it out wide. But, that ball was just, Miguel just got baited there by that long ball. Just absolutely fell for it, and Hooper just plays it off his back and into the back of the net. Looking deadly here. Not a lot of options. Canelos. Right behind. Oh, Poulter. Finish it, Poulter, and he will. A mistake leads to the goal, and Poulter's got a brace. Good bit of pressure there. I mean, luckily we made up for that mistake. And QPR back level here, or back on top, I should say. And it's been very good second half for them. They come out the gates with a renewed focus here in the second half after letting a 2-goal lead slip, just with a little bit more patient build-up. Luongo maybe rushed that pass a little bit, but the center back was not ready to clear it, and it fell right to Poulter, who buried it home. Poulter with good awareness to win the tackle here. Center back was absolutely beat. Keeper had no chance to stop this one. Is a well-aimed shot. QPR back in the lead. Oh, nice tackle there, Luongo. Poulter now running at the defense. He's going to have space. Shapiro, the header. Oh, it's off the crossbar. That counterattack looking deadly here. Luongo just finding the right balls here. Poulter lays it off. Shapiro with the outside of the foot cross, and Washington was lurking there, but just couldn't bury it. Oh, Hopper threw on space. The shot. Oh my gosh, that one nearly curled in. What a shot from distance from Hooper. Looking to respond quickly here. Take another look at it. Did he dribbles around the diving challenge, but Sheffield Wednesday not out of this yet. They need to. Oh, Slade on for Perch! And Sheffield Wednesday once again respond. It's Fletcher this time who buries it. Oh man, this has just been tough sledding here. Another look at it here. We're just way stretched out here. We're just not in the right shape. And Fletcher was able to get behind the line there and absolutely bury his chance. Just heartbreaking. We're just letting in too many goals at the moment. Washington's there. Cover. Oh, it's off the post and it's in! Once again, what are we doing here on the set pieces? Wallace has put Sheffield Wednesday up here with the 4th goal of the game for them. 7 in total in this match, and there's no signs of Sheffield Wednesday slowing down here. Just seems like they left the gas and then they buried 2. What a header there. I mean, that's just unlucky for that one. It was a nice ball in. Washington had it covered. It rigged off the underside of the crossbar and fell right to Wallace there, who absolutely buried it. Oh, the 1-2 is just not there. Shapiro, the shot! Oh my goodness, what a strike from the young center forward, getting an opportunity to play due to our injuries. And he looked deadly on that one. As Poulter got the ball there, laid it off right to him, got a nice touch on it, and keeper did all he could to knock that over the bar. Oh man, he got through. Hunt through on net. The header cleared away. The rebound. It's going to trickle in, and it's 5-3 now. Once again, just unable to do anything in the air. And we get torn apart by the little guy, Forresteretti. Oh, this has just been sickening performance for Ted. We've just been outplayed here by Sheffield Wednesday, and look at that nice ball down the wing. Had all the time in the world. Should have been a foul there on Borisuk, who won the ball clearly in the air, but was fouled. The ball goes straight up into the air, and that's just an easy dink for the goal. Ball's whipped in. That's a good one in. Wallace. Oh, Panilla again. What are we doing defensively on these set pieces, boys? We're just letting them walk right in and get touches and shots. Frustrating. Headed down. And there it is, the final whistle. And it's another, just kind of an embarrassing defeat here as 5 goals get by Miguel, and just not in the cards for Ted Lasso here. We lose 5-3. Well, I must say, if you're a fan of offense, this game certainly had it. We gave up 21 shots. I mean, what is this team doing? We're controlling the play nicely, but then we're just not. We're just kind of, I don't know. This team's just so hard to figure out. Miguel had a woeful game. I was just saying, if he has anything more than if he gets like a 5.5, I'm gonna just throw a fit, because 21 shots. Yeah, he gave up 5 goals and 21 shots, but 12 are on target. That's not a good sign for this team defensively. I don't know what to do with this team. It just it's just tough. We have to go press forward, but I just don't know if this is working out for us. But we'll look at how Miguel did not get a 6 in that one. He got a 4. He was flopping around all over the place and just looked terrible. Poulter had a great game along with Washington. I don't think it was very well deserved all the way around. Wallace gets man of the match, even though Poulter had a brace. Here's a look at the table. You can see we were playing 5th and 6th place today. Sheffield Wednesday fighting for that playoff spot, it looks like. Right now they would be in just barely, but I mean, goal scoring is not a problem for this team. It's definitely the defensive end, so I feel like that's where we need to focus going forward. Are we the worst defensive team in the league? I believe we are. Not are we one of the best scoring, but we are also the worst defensively. That's a recipe for failure. Hey, we get to look at the end of the month, and oh, this is a rough one. So, played a lot of matches in January. We won. We were kicking on all cylinders there. Looks like we won 3 in a row going into the Derby match. So we were looking in good form, and then we drew late. And then this episode, we dropped points big time. Poulter washed in. Our leading scorer with 5. Yenny got 3 assists, but he's out injured. Since it's a day before the transfer deadline day here, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on Paul, even though we are a little thin in the midfield right now. This deal's obviously a good deal for him. I just don't see us getting any better opportunity to sell him now. He's getting 206. I think they're going to offer him, yeah, 256 deal. So, Paul, it's been fun, but good luck to you in Bordeaux. Get some extra additional money in. Here it is. It is Jan to January. We're going to get this transfer window done in this episode. We've got a lot of work to get done here. Be aware it takes time. We got some room to negotiate here. 1.78 salary, 6 months. We need to put in the option to buy on this player. Reduce the transfer fee. Let's do it. Let's see what the salary comes back. Got 3 hours out the window. Well, I think the Cousins deal has to go through. We have to pull the trigger on it. It's only $2 million. He's getting a bargain. I mean, they're getting a bargain for a really solid player, but it's still growing. But we gotta free up. His wage is too high, and he's never going to be a starter right now. So let's double check the offer. $725. Yep, that is a beggar offer. We're going to offer him. So, Cousins, thank you for your service, but we'll gladly have to sell you here. And now we're down to 10 hours here. Oh boy. Let's Alright, let's get the trigger pulled on this one. Let's accept. So we're gonna accept this on Bahambula or Bahambula. We'll get him signed on a loan deal. So we increased our chances there. We're a little more active this window than we were the last one, that's for sure. What's you worth? 2.8. Alright, clock's ticking. Trying to get some deals done. Alright boys, we've drugged this on long enough. We've had this offer on the table for a while, waiting, and I don't think I can wait any longer. It's just, this deal has to happen. Luongo's been such a clutch player for us, but I said at the beginning of the month, we're sellers at this point. We're not going to challenge for the playoffs at all or anything. So I think it's best if we try to cash out on some of our players and build for the future with this club. So sorry to say this, but Luongo, I'm going to have to let you go. So go ahead and accept the deal. Take 2 hours off the window. Get our money back up there. Let's apply the transfer. I want him. 1 hour left here, the final hour. Let's see if we can get the deal for Kennedy. Been pressing our luck with him. A last minute signing done, $3.99. Just not enough salary to bring him in. Dang it, I was really hoping to get him, but nah, that's not going to work for us. We'll have to end the negotiations. We'll wrap up the transfer window here. don't have any offers left on the table. And the clock strikes midnight here, and I would say Ted Lasso's did some selling here. And QPR fans probably not happy about it. They probably hope they could probably get a little bit more in, but that's the way it goes. Taking a look at the team of the month for January, Lord Bettner up top with the Wolves striker, Bodverson or whatever. Silvio, JB Jackson also make the team. Still no QPR, despite we led the team. We had 5 goals from Poulter that month. But it's a new month, turning over a new leaf, and we'll take a look at who's come in and who's left the club. Turned out a positive in the transfer fee. Broke even. Alright, so this month we got rid of some players. We sent Petracio out on loan. We brought in Miguel, who's been kind of failed to shine recently. Van de Boomen was signed at midfield depth, and now he's kind of been going to be the man to lean on. We got rid of Ingram, which was an extra goalkeeper we had. Paul, we sent out on loan for an option to buy later. Cousins, that deal came through. Too good to pass up on Cousins. I really like Cousins. He's kind of a utility defensive player, but we had to cut our losses there. We had to trim some salary here for the future. And we signed this youngster, Baha Bula, from Dijon, France. Looks to be pretty decent. He's pretty low rated, though, but he's that attacking midfielder, which we kind of need now that we've lost the big name signing, Luongo. He was the big name. Remember, I said he was the future star of QPR, and we sold him. And I know probably I'm gonna get a lot of slack for selling him, but I mean the offer was there. We couldn't not take the deal. We'll be hurting the midfield wise, but we'll just have to make do for the next match. But I just don't see us improving with. We got to trim salaries where we can and try to accommodate this squad as best we can for the future. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I'm so glad to be back. Kind of gutted that we weren't able to get a good result here in this episode. But hopefully February will be a bit kinder to us as we try to rebound. With some key pieces in our depth gone. And hopefully we can avoid the injury bug, as it seemed to be bit us pretty hard this month. So until next time, folks, I'm IC Reaper 31, and I'll see you around.